fall some timber today. Leaving at 3 in the morning. I'm just kidding, that's not so right, it's 6. Oh, it says PM anyways, never mind. This is just a little Volkswagen TDI diesel Jetta, but it gets awesome gas mileage. It gets like 40 in the city, 50 on the freeway. It's kind of in stop and go traffic right now. I'm in Issaquah, but I can go like over 600 miles in this car, just this little tank of diesel. It's awesome. I love the fuel mileage this thing gets. I'm glad I have it after the price of gas skyrocketed last year. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm averaging right now. This thing is awesome. All right, well, here we are. It's about 7 in the morning. We've got a nice patch. It's mostly cedar. We're harvesting lumber. I'm working for a 2-Line Timber Company up in Arlington, Washington. So nothing's been cut here yet. So I'm kind of starting in this open area. Gonna kind of try to drop some of the trees in this open area and kind of make a hole, start falling everything. But we're trying to cut as long of beams as possible because it's pretty nice cedar. So I'll go take care of this dead crusty thing so I don't hit it with another tree. Take this down first. Ooh, that thing was crusty. See, even that thing was dead and it leaned. I could have done the bore cut and all, but I guess I don't have a conclusion to that sentence. It went fine. So we can do up to 95-foot long poles. This is 50 right here, down to 10 inches. So I've got 50 more feet, so I don't need to plug in. This tree's not gonna be, yeah, this tree's probably about 100 feet tall. I'm just gonna cut it off at 10 inches up there. Crazy, you can see every little tweak of the bar, every little time that it pinches or grabs, you see sparks shoot out. So it's crazy that that's happening all the time, but you can really see it in low light conditions. called power bucking, baby. Power bucking, when they break when you fall. I mean, this is pretty small, but we don't want to break any big ones. Look at how much this moves just from cutting a few branches. These branches only weigh a few pounds, but because it's out weighing the stick, look how much this moves. Look at that, horrible. James is not gonna like that. I didn't cut it fast enough. It started moving. I should have blasted more wood off. That's a barber chair. Oh yeah, and my face is closed all the way. My face wasn't wide enough. It closed, it left a bunch of wood, and it barber chaired. Horrible cut. Horrible cut. Should have opened it more. Should have cut more wood off. Horrible. It's sketchy, like standing under it and cutting that thing. I'm trying to wedge it over, but it's too much pressure downward on that thing. I guess I'll go to the tip and start cutting from the tip. I just feel like an idiot. I haven't done a lot of timber falling, obviously. Look how horrible that is. I have only done it, well, we started doing it just a little bit this year out in the woods. Whatever. Maybe if I fall this one right in that hole, maybe that'll come off. I hope so. I don't want to break any more wood. And please come off that stump. Oh, it's still on there. I probably broke that log too. Oh my gosh. That's just incredible, that downward force. Oh, that sucks, man. Just stripping these two that are down, but look at all this moss. This is crazy. Look how hairy this is. This area gets a ton of moisture. I mean, look at this. This is like so fuzzy. It's awesome. It's so beautiful. I love it. I don't love that. This sucks, man. I'm trying to lay these down and I'm like, they're all like suspended like crazy. I don't know what I'm doing out here. So I'll try a little more. Move the socks. I need to move fast. Don't want to trip over that. At least I got this tree to protect me. It's a dead tree. I can move all at once really fast. Man, I really don't want to stand under that thing. Think I can hide this thing? Nothing to see here, James. Oh man. Okay, cut that tear off. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the best faller, obviously. I'm not the best climber either, but just a guy filming what he's doing. I'm trying to get better, you know, but that one was definitely, the face was too shallow. It closed prematurely. That's what did it. It wasn't so much cutting it slowly, which, yeah, it wasn't really that. It was, which probably didn't help the barber chair. I could have stayed in it longer. That way the momentum of the tree would more likely break that piece off, but really I should have opened up the face more. That's why it closed like that. And then made a real precarious situation, being all up in the air and all wonky like. See, a good faller would fall everything like parallel. See, my trees are already getting crisscrossy, like tic-tac-toe board. It's really tricky trying to lay these all down. You gotta be, it takes kind of a lot of planning. It takes a lot of thinking, like trying to get them all to lay down in an efficient way. So I just haven't done this that many times, but I'm trying to get better. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. The disadvantage of making sure your teeth are all the same exact length is that you burn through chain faster. One of the advantages, if I want my saw to just be a little grabbier, you know, because I know all the teeth are the same, I can just take one swipe off the raker, see how that feels. If I want it to be a little grabbier, I can do another swipe, you know. If all my teeth were different, then I would want to measure all the rakers, and this process would take a little longer. But look how fast this is, because I know that one swipe off the raker is the same for each tooth, you know, that I'm grabbing in front right here. I'm not grabbing the chisel. But see how fast I can just touch up the rakers. I did the other side before I showed you. All right, I'm gonna take out this cluster of dead alder and this little cedar. I think they're kind of all tied together, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna cut up that cedar, see if it goes. All the limb weights on this side, so if it doesn't go, I know it's hung up in the alders. I'll stop and I'll start dropping these. There's another snag, alder snag. I'm gonna drop that so that these don't get lodged up in it. What the heck? Look at that weird stick that just jammed in there. That's so weird. That's never happened to me before. Not like that. That's crazy. This is so weird. This bar nut is like tight still. I've backed it up a bunch. It's still tight. Wow. That was so weird. Like, this is a strong saw. It's not lacking for power. Like, a chip was lodged perfectly between the raker and the cutter. And it like, and then it lodged up against the side of the bar. So my chain must have been just a little too loose to grab that thing. But that was so weird. That's never happened to me before. I've never had a piece of wood get stuck between. You probably didn't see it. I probably moved it before I could get the camera close to it. It was like this perfectly, the chunk of wood that got stuck was like the exact same size as the distance between the cutter and the raker. That was so weird. See, I always think to myself, nah, I'm not gonna film. It's not that interesting. And then something interesting always happens every day. Even if it's just a quirky, grabby chain thing, you know? Or barber chairing a tree like a dummy. There's always something that happens. I got this dumb bar wrench. It's too fat for this cover. It's not even just Gordy's cover. It's the same with the steel cover. Oh, I have a good bar wrench in my pocket, actually. This is the little bar wrench that came with the Polon Pro. I popped it out of the saw this morning. I like how it had that little, it's got that little cutout in the handle that this pops into. It's actually a great bar wrench. Man, got this November rain. It's just cold, man. Try not to complain, but I've been traveling around, you know, and especially coming from like tropical places. It's making me kind of bitter against the weather here. Careful, this thing really might break. I'm hitting it. jiggled the top loose. And screw this thing. At least the sketchy part's out. Give my wedges back, stupid tree. One thing after the other, trying to prevent barber chair. Try boring in, and this thing's so dead and crusty, it just pinched my saw, just crumpled, and it started to move, and that hemlock fell out of it. Saw's totally stuck, pouring rain. It sucks. It's like you try to be safe, try to board cut it, and then it just sits down. I gotta go get another saw or something. The bar's still pitched. The only place even remotely dry to stand. It's usually a little dry under the cedar. Well, obviously not ideal, cutting it down with the axe, but yeah, that was tricky just because it was so dead. If I just went straight into the back, it likely would have barber chaired. It just buckled under its own weight, but we got it out, nobody's hurt. My saw's fine, my bar's fine. On to the next one. Look how horrible this wood is. Look at that, just snapping right out the back like that. Crazy. I might not have done that if I would have left it, been a little more in the center. I was a little close to the holding wood there, but whatever, it's down. be kidding me. There's something wrong with this chain. That is messed up. Look at that. The raker it was wedged up against. This must be where it was spliced together. Maybe there's a defect here or something. A big chip out of it too. Yeah, I'm just gonna replace this chain. I don't know what the deal with this chain is. I know it sounds like an excuse. It's the chain's fault, but there is something wrong with this chain. I wonder if that's the same spot where it grabbed that twig earlier. It's one thing after the other today. What the heck? Got Gordy's chain pouch here. Got another chain. Deal with this at home tonight. I write on these. I label them, you know. So this is 63 gauge, 32 still, square ground. I didn't write anything about the rake. Looks like the rakers haven't been touched on this. So I might need to, let's see how it's cutting. I might take a few swipes off the rakers. Once again, the teeth are all the same size, so that's pretty quick. I keep it in tape just so that the teeth aren't like banging up against each other. Oh, also I can label it, you know. Like Randy says, some days you're the dog, some days you're the hydrant. It just seems like nothing I'm doing today is going right. I mean, this tree fell really smoothly. That went really well. And then the chain, like, attacked itself. Oh man, my GoPro isn't even going. This one went perfect. Like, no pinching, good hinge wood. Wedged over. Finally, one goes good, and I actually clicked my GoPro off instead of on. Man, this one I'll cut like 33 footer off because it's got a big swell in the bottom here. The bottom's not very good. On my last GoPro battery, so no more talking, just down to business. Little hollow pocket there.
It's a 75-foot log. It's a really nice cedar log.
All right, 20% left on my GoPro. It's almost quitting time. Probably the last tree of the day. It's a big old hemlock. It leans back a little bit, but I think we can wedge it into that hole. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that one. Consistent hinge wood. Didn't break any logs. Right next to that one. Feel pretty good about that one. That's a nice piece of wood. My battery lasted just long enough for it. Awesome. Anyways, that's it for this video. Oh, happy Halloween. It's Halloween while I'm filming this. I'm gonna be back out here tomorrow. Again, I guess I'll film that too. I guess something interesting usually happens, but yeah, it's, you know, cutting timber stuff is really fun. I really enjoy it. It's not what I'm used to doing. I'm more used to working around houses and stuff, but it's a ton of fun out here. So anyways, that's a wrap for this video. Appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.